wife's finally not home when I get home. This is great. I finally get to make a YouTube video.
Excuse me?
2 hours later.
Hope you guys liked that little intro. We had a lot of fun making it, and we hope you guys enjoyed it. Now, on top of that, I've come to show you guys some really cool stuff today. I always say I'm a fan of the NES and NES Homebrews, and that's what I'm going to show you. Now, instead of boring you with this ugly mug, we're going to jump right into the video, and we're going to start off with a game I've already shown you before, and that is MicroMages. I'm just going to talk briefly about MicroMages. If you want to watch a full review, go ahead and make your way up to the top right hand corner. MicroMages ended up being one of my favorite games for the NES. For a system that has a 4-player multi-tap, it really lacks titles that can utilize it. That's when MicroMages comes into play. This game allows all 4 players to play on the same screen at once. I've only got one other friend to play this with me, but it's still wicked fun if you're playing by yourself or with others. The physical edition I got from Kickstarter came with a box, cartridge, manual, and some stickers. Oh, and this drawstring backpack. Pretty sweet, huh? As of the making of this video, you can still get the physical cartridge from the website that I'll link below. It's also available on Steam and itch.io, and all versions come with a downloadable NES ROM. Moving on, I ended up getting both halves of this little set. One that we've actually already taken a look at already. But now I have its older brother, Eskimo Bob, and finally I got my physical cartridge for Alfonzo's Arctic Adventure. Check out my full review up in the corner and relive this fabulous moment. With Eskimo Bob, I bought it directly from the developer of the game, and let me tell you, he's pretty awesome. I personally asked if he had any more boxes and manuals, for which unfortunately, he didn't. But what he did do is he pulled a box of the defects and gave me a full permission to print the manual myself. So I haven't printed the manual out, but I do have a box and cartridge. That's pretty sweet. Both games feature the same premise of collecting fish and making your way through the levels. The main difference really are the world systems in Alfonzo and the fact that if you die in Eskimo, you restart from level 1. Both are really awesome puzzle platformer games, so if you haven't seen them, go ahead and check them out on itch.io and also check out the developer's website link below. You may be able to get one of the physical cartridges there. The third game we're going to be talking about is yet again another Kickstarter game. I found this game extremely creative and really freaking hard. Marketed as the first dungeon crawler for the NES. Did I mention this game was hard? I played for at least an hour and couldn't get past the first floor. I'm so freaking bad at this game. This game actually uses 2 NES controllers or a modified Virtual Boy controller. It really brings out the question, have we brought the NES to its limits yet? I think this game proves that we have yet to do so. If this game doesn't make you excited for NES Homebrews, then I do not know what will. I think the last thing I'll mention is when the cartridge is inserted into a top-loading console, you can see the light through the cartridge. Check it out. The next game I got to show off to you guys is a prequel to the upcoming Homebrew from the creators of NES Maker. You can purchase this game on the NES Maker Etsy page as of the making of this video. It comes in a bit box, which I'm not a huge fan of because of its size. Other than that, this case really has a great feel of quality to it. The game to me is similar to a Zelda-like action-adventure. From the looks of Mystic Origins, we have a lot to look forward with Mystic Searches. Some of the mechanics in this NES game seem to be pretty cutting edge. I haven't had enough time to sit down and finish this title completely yet, but I'm sure I'll get to it soon. Maybe? But anyways, from what I played of this, I really enjoyed it, so you should go check it out. The final game we'll be taking a quick look at is one previously released on the NES in the official capacity, but thanks to RetroBit, we now have a reprint of this lovely game. Metalstorm is one of my favorite NES games. For me, it's like no other game that you could find on the console. What's funny is I didn't want to dish out the money to buy the original cartridge, but I almost put out the same amount of money to get this special edition. It's super nice to have this game at my fingertips without having to emulate it just to enjoy it. I've always said they need to put this game on the NES Switch Games app, and I'm sure just by watching this gameplay you can agree. And so concludes the video. None of these are meant to be a review of the games themselves. I just wanted to show you guys some awesome physical NES stuff. We looked at 5 awesome games, and if you do in fact want to see me do a review of any, let me know, and I'll be sure to get right on that. Also, again, if anyone is decent at Candelarbra, let me know. I really need the help. I really want to beat this game. Anyways, guys, take it easy, and I'll see you next time.